Hi there. Hey, Richland here, and I am doing something a little bit different today. I am going to show you my little crafty space and give you a quick tour while it's clean. I want to document that it's clean. So here we go. I'm at the door. It's not a large space, but I'm at the door and I'm going to walk you in and hopefully I won't make you too dizzy. This is my writing area and that's my inspiration board and a little piece of mixed media art up top. I spend a lot of time down in this room during the day, so I try to make it as bright and cheery as possible. And it is pink. The walls are pink, and it's a very warming color for wintertime. So I do have a rocking chair in here. I've got lots of crappy art on the wall. I've got a rocking chair in here because family, friends that are visiting, they'll come down here and hang out with me. This is my little Franken doll. I went to a Waldorf doll making class. I didn't really get any instructions, but I seem to have inherited a bunch of pieces of other people's dolls that they had messed up. And apparently the Waldorf doll materials is very expensive. So they were like, would you mind taking this misshapen head? Would you mind taking this misshapen body and this hair that's a disaster and create a doll out of it? So I did. And she hangs out here with me. And on the back of the chair, I have some fabric that's waiting to be cut out and sewn up into a cute little quilt for my grandnephew. So I'm going to do just a really quick tour. I kind of have it broken up into two zones. So this side of the room is my writing area. And then as we make our way around, we come into more of the crafty area. I do have a big window in here. And I hang up twinkle lights because in the wintertime, in Alaska, it's dark and you need all the extra light you can get. Today we actually have some sunshine, which is wonderful. So this little stand here, I got at a garage, not a garage sale, excuse me. I got this one at a thrift store. I paid about $3 for it, brought it home, painted it, and it holds my punches, my stamps, and my ephemera pieces that I use in my journals. Plus I also have some rainwater down there in the jars, which will be used in some body products that I make. Yes, I'm kicking it old school here up on top with the boom box. I do know about iHeartRadio and Pandora and iTunes, but I have a whole bunch of old CDs that I love to listen to when I craft, and so I keep that little thing close by. So here we go, coming on around. This is my mixed media supply bookcase. It holds, my acrylics, it holds my watercolors, it holds my art books that I work in. There's a whole lot of different things in here, but this kind of keeps it all captured in one little cabinet, which makes it nice. So I'm going to step back a little bit. I have, excuse me, the large bookshelf, and then in this room I have a ledge that runs around two walls, and so I try to maximize my storage space, and I found this little white cabinet, little white bookshelf at a thrift store. They were going to throw it away. It was covered in dirty pictures. Whoever had it had, oh yeah, they just plastered pornography all over that little cabinet. So I said, hey, I think I can clean it up. I'm going to give you $2 for it. And the guy's like, are you sure? I don't think you can clean it up. I'm like, I think I can. So about an hour's worth of work and pornography be gone. I have a handy dandy little bookshelf, which is great. On the big bookshelf, I have, of course, my books, and I store my journals there. And up on top, I have the decorative boxes have my sewing patterns and a little bit of beading supplies and extra paint brushes and spare Halloween decorations that haven't quite made it to their final resting place until next Halloween. And in here on my shelf, I have this wonderful little blue little storage drawers, and I got those at a garage sale also for $1, and I love it. All my little bits and pieces go in there. Another garage sale finds are my jars, the big vases, and the little jar behind which hold my buttons, and this one, my little catch-all dish, which was another garage sale find. I put things in here when I bring them home if I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to use them. If I think it's going to be pretty soon, I leave it out. Otherwise, in about 7 to 10 days, I go ahead and put it away in one of the storage containers. So now I'm going to back up, and I'm trying not to do this too shaky. Hopefully it won't be like the Blair Witch Project, shaky cam style. This is my pegboard. and it is loaded, but I like to keep my supplies out where I can find them quickly and use them. And a lot of people don't like that, but it works for me. So that's the thing about our craft spaces. We have to make them, make the space work the best way for us. So for me, the pegboard system works great. This is a sewing cabinet my husband bought for me years ago. So on this side, I have my Bernina tucked down underneath in the drawers or the sewing supplies. And on the other side, that's where I work for with my journals and other crafty stuff. I do have a second sewing machine that I use when I sew in my journals. I don't like to sew the paper with my Bernina, and I just keep that one up on top. And my OttLite. Supplies that I use on a regular basis, I keep handy. And little bits of ephemera that I use frequently, I put in these little decorative containers here. I recycle a lot of boxes. And so, you know, an iPad box becomes storage for gelatos or for different art supplies. So let me back up a little bit here. Like I say, I'm trying not to make you dizzy. Down at this end, I have some of my trims, and I have my knitting needles and crochet hooks, and my third chair in the room. And then down here, I keep a little bucket with work in progress for my journals. So if I have a couple of journals going, I have them in there and I can pull it out and work on it as I have time. And I am lucky. I do have 2 closets in this room. And so I have a lot of supplies, my paper pads and my sewing material and, you know, yarn, all that kind of stuff is stored in the closets. So it works great for me. And behind the door, I have, let me open that up. It's my catch-all behind the door. I have shopping bags. I have my son's pants that need a pocket repaired. And I have aprons, and more aprons because I, for some reason, have an issue with cutting holes in my clothes whenever I craft. I'll come down here and work, and when I go upstairs, I'm like, oh my gosh, not another hole. I cut my clothes with scissors all the time. So I put the aprons on, and that has saved me many a shirt, let me tell you. So anyway, I'm going to pan around real quick, back around, and like I say, hopefully not make you dizzy in the process. But this is my craft space. And it's small, but it's my own little room, and I really enjoy it. So I'm hoping that others will share their craft spaces. I would love to see where you work. I see everybody's crafts, but you know, sometimes it's a mystery. Where do they do that? So I don't care where spaces are. If you have it tucked in a dining room or the corner of a bedroom, or you have it out on a porch that's screened in and you live somewhere warm, it doesn't matter to me, or a shed like Yvonne. I just love to see people's crafty spaces. So if you do post a video, come back and leave me a comment and let me know. Leave the link because I'd love to come and take a look at it. So until next time, thanks for watching.